Hey y'all, it's Mr. Patient and
Little Music Man.
Little Music Man. He's with me and he's going to help me with an unboxing of a product that we've got. This here in this box is an ice cream freezer. You can look at a video that we'll post up here where that kind of gives a review of a White Mountain ice cream freezer that we had purchased probably a year ago and how we were unhappy with that, and we're just now getting around to getting another one. And I knew about this brand, but I really didn't think that much about it at the time when I first found out about it as a viable brand for us to get. But anyway, so we subscribe to the Budget newspaper, which is a Amish and Mennonite community newspaper, and inside that newspaper here a month or so ago we got this sales brochure for a company called Georgetown Sales, and you will not find these guys on the internet. You get this catalog, but you actually have to call them to order your product. So what we ordered was an IMMERGOOD ice cream freezer. Don't know if you can see that. We ordered a hand crank freezer, and I think this one is 8 quarts. So let's open this up and see what we got. No. Pull it right there. Oh, watch finger. Now pull it.
Boy.
Hey, we got a box inside a box. Hold on. Now these guys that we got this from, there. Kick that one out of the way. Alright, there we go. So the people that we bought this one from, they're up in Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty positive that they are Amish. And when Miss Katie called to get it, you know, she was ready with her credit card. She was ready with her credit card to pay them, but they said, no, don't worry about that. We're going to send it to you, and once you get it, then you can send us a check. So, you know, really good to work with. They didn't want the money up front. Very trusting. That's the way I wish it was everywhere, but it's sad to say it's not. But we actually received this 2 days after we ordered it. So here we go. So it's a hand crank, and the one we got, the one we chose, is all stainless steel. That way we don't have to worry about the rock salt from the that we use when we're making the ice cream rust the parts. So hopefully this will be a lifetime heritage item that we could pass down to some of our children later on. So it comes with a little owner's manual. There's the crank. Let's see what else we got. Here, let me have it. All right, here's the tub.
Ice cream.
The ice cream tub. And then here's the actual bucket.
Whoa! Isn't that cool?
That it goes in. That everything goes in. Now this thing, as you see here, this bucket is pretty thick. So I'm assuming that that's going to be insulated inside there to help keep it cold and frozen. That way if you don't eat it all at one setting, you can let it set for a while. So several things about this ice cream maker that makes it what seems to be a really good ice cream freezer, and the reason we chose it. So if you look, it's really thick. I'm assuming it's got insulation in here. Also, it's got a clear lid so you can see what you're freezing, and you can visually see when it's good and frozen. It's got a triple action dasher. It's got the pieces that scrape the ice cream off the side as it freezes. And it's got pieces in there that's moving in a different direction. We actually ordered extra is once you get your ice cream frozen, you can take the dasher out, put your lid back on, and we actually ordered an extra lid. It's a big lid that goes on the top, and what this does, you can put it on here, get it just so, and lock it in place. And then what that will do is that will help keep it frozen longer. So if you want to eat it, you know, make your ice cream and eat some, and then let it set for a little while. And you know, if you're having a party or something, and you know, it makes it easier for it to stay frozen for a longer period of time with this extra lid. So several other things that we're seeing that seem to be, you know, really good as to why we got this. Because you know, one of the reasons we got such a large ice cream freezer is when we get on the road, we're wanting to make ice cream and invite those that are camping around us to come join us, so that we can all, you know, get to know one another a little bit, and we can share life with them. And you know, one of the things that we do is, you know, we want to be in community with people. So we feel like this is a good way for us to be in community. Whenever we're in a campsite, we can make ice cream and we can invite those around us to join. And we will do a product review later after we use the ice cream freezer. We'll come back and do the product review so that you can understand the ice cream freezer itself, but you can also know whether it's worth the money that we spent for it. There you go, the IMMERGOOD ice cream freezer. You guys, you can check it out on the internet. One of the reasons we chose to go with these guys was in checking it out on the internet. We couldn't find it as cheaply as we got it from these guys, Georgetown Sales. So you guys go out there and see if you can get in touch with Georgetown Sales. We can put their information below so that you can get you can probably call them and get them to send you a catalog. But anyway, there's the IMMERGOOD 8-quart ice cream freezer. Have a good day.
Bye, I'll leave it up, check.